Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. I want to create a wave formation. I got to admit, I don't really know what the heck I'm doing with this because I haven't done it before, but I'm willing to experiment, and if it doesn't work, I'm not showing you, as is what I always say. So, I'm going to, instead of squeezing things on, in this case, well, I got a little thickness going on, I am going to just spoon because I can. And I've got, like I said, no idea what I'm doing. But you never know. Sometimes those are the exact things that you need to do to find out what you want to do next time if it doesn't work this time. So, let's do that. Let's keep using my ocean colors that obviously need to be used up really bad. And I got some gloppy stuff in the bottom there. These are not really the same zigzags that I use conventionally, but that's okay because there's nothing conventional about this. And I would be, I don't know, I'm not ready to use my spatula yet. My main tool of operation. But we'll see. I think this will work. I'm not certain. And I need to have a few strange colors in here because I think I'm going to imagine adding a little sunset in the sky, but that doesn't mean anything right now. I'm going to put that in there because I like that. And the rest is just going to go however I'm feeling at the moment. I don't know how talkative I feel right now, but I say that every time and I manage to fill up the space with my voice, so it's just strange not to have music, and I like to have music, and I'm thinking this might be the only time I ever do this without music, and so there. Now, I know from when I used to do swipes without a plan and without stripes, is that the same? No, it's a little different, that it all works. It just won't have any sort of order to it like we've been having recently. I guess, I imagine there's order where there may not be any, but I'm just going to keep adding colors and doing my best to keep my mind organized at the same time I'm attempting to organize the rest of this. Now, I think we're missing some yellow, and I think I'm going to add some yellow in here because it makes a nice green. That's a pretty bizarre bunch of colors in my opinion. What do I need in there? Some turquoise. Oh yeah, you know, my metallic turquoise. I just made up a big batch of that. And here it is. Let's fill in. I don't really feel like I need any white in there right now. I want some other colors. What are they? This is such an experiment. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm planning on going at least 2 directions, and I have extra swipe cloths standing by if I need them. And I'm thinking I will probably need them. I'm not trying to make a waveform now. Oh, I got mosquitoes. Somebody left some water out. Damn. So I'm itchy. You needed to know that, right? I'm itchy. Yeah. Just thought I'd let you know. TMI. So much TMI. What do I need in there? I'd like to know. I know. And that's it right there. That's it. And really, the only color I forgot so far was my favorite color, so that makes that easy, doesn't it? Let's just put it everywhere. And throw a little bit of random acts of orange, because that makes everything pop. This will be really bizarre, I can tell right now. So I'm going to have to do something else with the sky areas after. Sky and water. Sky up here. So you're seeing it upside down as per usual. I'm going to still swipe with black, I think. in spite of the fact that I obviously need to make some. Let's just do that, shall we? Because I'm thinking I'm going to put some blue in that sky. So maybe I'll just do that right now. As per usual, I like the painting without doing anything to it. I'm going to let some of this go over the end. So this time I don't have to use a rag to go over the end. I have no idea what's going to happen next. That's okay. That's why I call them experiments. It could work. It really could. I have some kind of confidence. What else do I want up there? Yeah, let's put a little more. Let's see what happens if I just push that down there. And let some of it go over the edge. Fill in so I don't have to mess with that later. I really appreciated my landscape I did the other day, and the funky sky was beautiful. I liked it a lot. I don't know if this is how this is supposed to go, but it's how it's going anyway. I think a little more of, where is it? That. Right there. And I set a timer and I've got 11 minutes left. Well, it's a swipe, so it's not like it's really a time-consuming thing. It's setting up the paint that's time-consuming. I don't mind that black in there. I do mind those dribbles over my end. Okay, I guess I can get over that. Stormy sky. Not sure what I'm going to do, if anything at all, about sea foam on the wave. I've got some more of this color around, so actually I'm going to lean right over and check. See that I've got plenty. Yep, I like those random patterns. And my plan is to take this short swipe cloth and I'm going to stick it down in that paint I just spilled, or just spilled off of the painting, and pick it up. And then, because I can, I'm going to tap it on the side there, and I'm going to look at the width I've got, and I think that's okay. I'm not positive it's okay, but I think it's okay. So I'm going to dip that in there. And I'm going to bring that right out of there, put it on the other end. Then I'm going to go back the way I came. Boy, that's looking pretty cool, actually. So, I know I may have wasted some paint, but I'm not going to worry about it. I am going to grab a straw. And let some of that paint go. Over the edge. I think maybe a skewer is in order. And I have a whole naked edge down here. I'm going to go grab that. I'm liking this. It's abstract, but go figure, I'm an abstract artist anyway. Let's wipe that off and drag some of that right over here, because we can. It looks like it would be okay to throw a torch in there, doesn't it? That's a rhetorical question. And I could have some pearl at the end there, but I kind of like it just the way it is so far. I don't want to change it too much because I like it, and I'm not sure changing will be beneficial. I'm going to steal some paint. Put a little bit up in the sky because it's sunset colors, or at least they are for me. Pick up some more paint. With my skewer sideways. I am actually liking this. I'm not unhappy at all that I did this. I may not be overly happy I did that, but that's okay, I'm not done. I still want to drop some white over there, but I think that'll destroy the illusion of my wave, and that is a good illusion. I'm going to grab my paint that I used as a drag cloth. Pick up anything that's spare, tap it into the sides, use it to cover those edges. I'm going to look around and see if I missed anything. Just a little, not much. I'm happy. It's what I wanted. It's a first try. I'm so not complaining about this. Put a few waves in there maybe. I say, or a few more. Why not? Then again, I'm not super certain I love them, but I don't hate them either. Okay, that's good. I'm good. I'm happy. I keep wanting to do something with that in there, but there's nothing wrong with it the way it is. And I'm afraid if I do too much more, it won't. Well, look, happy accident. We like that. I like this over here with a little bit less of that color. Now, I'm going to take my torch. Actually, take my torch, and because we got 6 minutes left, I'm going to show you what I did. And I am an ocean girl, and I love waves, and I love abstract art, and I don't need anything about this to look realistic, so I guess that means I got what I wanted. I'm happy with that. I'm really, really pleased. No tipping. Lots of nice cells. No silicone whatsoever. I know I could mess around with the sky. I know I could mess around with a lot of things, but I just don't think that as a first try, and one that I like, that I should do that. Although I do see a couple of things. That white spot down there that I'm not super thrilled with. Okay. I'm going to mess with that blue because I can. It's making me a little crazy. Trust myself. I need to trust myself. So let me bring it up for you because there's some incredible cells in there. Hopefully you can see those. And that's what you're left with. We'll see you again. Bye for now. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale. I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.